Cancer, hello, I'm the Scorpio Stellium. I'm your no bullshit tarot card reader. We're going to take a look at your predictions for the week of November 1st through 7th. We are now in my birthday month. It's exciting for me. So what I'm going to do here is show my work. I'm going to tell you how I come to the conclusions that I come to with the cards. I'm going to pull the astrology of the cards into it as well. And at the end, I will do a pick a card for your message that you need to hear this week. So stay listening till the end. Let's see what we got for you, Cancer. Okay, wow. We got this starting off with some love stuff here. Okay, so let's go ahead and break this down. Wow. Okay. So you'll start off with Temperance. All right. This is a card about patience. It's a card about waiting. It's a card that is saying getting things just right before anything happens. And what's curious about it is that there's this Knight of Cups next to it, reverse position. The Knight of Cups being taking wrong actions in love. And it's definitely about love because then we have the Two of Cups next to it. So I think that this may be a case of somebody waited too long. You waited too long or somebody else waited too long. It was like a day late and a dollar short. Sorry, shorty, I moved on. The next line here is the Empress. This is showing somebody who is a maternal figure, a wife kind of figure. It's also showing an individual who is ready to give birth to something new. This is associated with Venus here. So Venus, the sign of love, of beauty, of money. It is this lovely benefic card, you know, Venus being a benefic planet. So this is very much about bringing forth something new. So I think that with this love situation up here, it is perhaps an opportunity was missed, but now it's like, you know what, we're not going to keep crying over it anymore. That's the reverse Five of Cups. Not going to keep crying over it. And the Ten of Swords next to it, the betrayal is healing, okay? The things that were done from the past are being left in the past now. You're moving past them, or somebody else is able to put it past them too. So everything is kind of clearing out that has been on your mind, stagnant, what's been an issue for you for quite a while, quite frankly. So I think that you or somebody else have been deeply involved with one another, because having the Two of Cups here, Venus in Cancer, this is a card of extremely lovely connection. You know, this is a soulmate type connection. This is something that just like sparkles. It gives you the butterflies in the stomach. It is that whole thing that people want. And you had this for a period of time with someone, and it did not go the way that it was supposed to go, And again, like I said, I think that the timing was off. That's what I'm seeing here with having Temperance next to the reverse Knight of Cups, that the timing was off. And now here we are, we have some other figure with the Empress as well. I see it as another person who is kind of in the way here, or was part of the dissolution of this relationship. So there could have been another person that was involved in it as well, but it was definitely something that was painful, that hurt for a long time, that you have begun to recover from. Because the Five of Cups upright, and that's the card in the middle, is it reversed. The Five of Cups upright is when you are grieving over something. There's a lot of sorrow. It is like, I can't even focus on the good things in my life right now because my grief is so real and so tangible and so in my face. And it's like, finally, you've been able to flip that upside down and be like, okay, it's still here. It's below the surface. The things that happened are still part of me. They don't just disappear. They say time heals all wounds. Well, it may heal them, but that doesn't mean that they just go away. They're still a part of your story, and they're still a part of your story here. I think that for some of you, there is a little bit of denial about how they feel as well. How it feels underneath all of this. You may be trying to act like you're okay when you're not. So we're going to hit people at different points of manifestation where they are on their path. But down at the bottom is what is a little bit more disturbing to me, because it shows that despite the fact that you're trying to either seem okay or be okay, down at the bottom having reversed strength is like, I don't know if I'm strong enough to really get over this. Can I move past this? Is this loss of this individual in my life something that I can really be okay with ever? I don't know that I'm ever going to be okay with it, because we have Six of Cups reversed, card about the past, the memories from the past, even being haunted by the past because it's reversed. So it takes on a little bit more of a negative connotation. So there's probably a lot of regret surrounding this whole situation. It could have been a decision on your part or somebody else's part, but a lot of it is regret on your part for ways that you should have done things differently. You're going over this in your head, like, should I have said this at this time? Did I say too much? Did I say too little? Should I have acted at this point when I should have not acted? You know, there's a lot of these kind of thoughts swimming around in your head, and you feel quite confused about all of it. This is the reversed Ace of Swords. Having it reversed here, this is just a card of, like, the clarity is not there. You're not able to step back from this situation right now and go, okay, I get it. I get why I walked through this. I get why they did what they did. You're still trying to figure all of that out. You don't know why they did what they did, or you may not even know why you acted the way that you acted. So there's a lot of confusion here, and it's all surrounding this past person, this past situation, and this is what you're trying to reconcile within yourself this week. And let's go ahead and start clarifying and get some more information about all of this. So we have the Temperance card. So this is that patience, that waiting, that holding on for something. A lot of you may still be holding on for this person to come back, for them to really do what they said they were going to do, to be who they said they were going to be. Maybe you are holding back, waiting for the right time. Somebody is holding back or held back, and this is where we get this Temperance kind of energy. Okay, so we have, there we go. So we have the Princess of Cups. The Princess of Cups is an offer of love. So whoever it was didn't say it when they should have said it. They should have said, I love you, I need you, I want you in my life, you matter to me. Somebody didn't say it, or they held it back too long. And now it's like, well, what am I going to do with that? Now I'm in a position, or somebody's in a position that they can't, there's nothing to do about it. Like I said, a day late and a dollar short. Like, you may have told this person too late and now there was somebody else, or maybe they told you too late and now you're with somebody else. But whatever it is, whatever the too late reason is, it's the offer of love. It's the words that should have been said. It's the things that should have been gotten off the chest. You know, like, this is how I really feel. This is what I really want. Let's look at the reverse Knight of Cups. Okay, it's clarified by, what do you know? Temperance right there. So, you know, it's just reaffirming everything that we've talked about. Having Temperance here and then Temperance as a clarifier. Is it saying it took too long? It took too long. This Two of Cups, let's clarify this relationship, these individuals, what it is like for the two of you. What the meaning of it all is. I don't even know if I can get that much out of one card, but, you know. Six of Pentacles, this is a relationship that was a lot of give and take that was unbalanced, okay? So one person is giving way more than the other person is. This card of Six of Pentacles here, it's just all about giving, and one person has the power over another one, really. You know, one person is like, sits back and just waits for the other one to do what they want them to do, but they're not taking any action. One person is not taking any action, or did not take any action here. Let's look at the Empress. Okay, anything else want to come out? Clarified by the Two of Pentacles. A balancing act. Okay, so either presently or in the past, somebody might have been trying to balance two people. There may have been a third wheel in the relationship. You know, there may have been, this could even be an affair. I mean, it's going to vary so much for everybody, but it was like, so there was some type of outside interference that ended up happening in this relationship that caused this grief, this betrayal, this separation, and this balancing act here. You know, it's the Two of Pentacles in and of itself is not a bad card, but it is a card about like juggling two different things, balancing two different things, trying to make everything steady, you know, even. And the Empress being oftentimes, here she's upright, but oftentimes can be another woman or another individual in the relationship. It gives me that feeling. Okay, Five of Cups reversed. It can also be a balancing act of just the relationship in and of itself, of how much passion there was, because the Empress has a lot to do with passion as well, and sensuality, and the balance of that. It may be that you were unmatched with this person. There may be something about the chemistry that wasn't right, the sexual nature of the relationship wasn't right. See, this is why I shouldn't talk and shuffle, but there was some type of other balancing issue in the relationship. If it wasn't another person, there's something that was always out of balance. And we see that here too. Remember with the Six of Pentacles, the one person was always giving while the other one was not. They were just the taker. Okay, let's look at the reverse Five of Cups. So I get the Chariot, which is associated with Cancer. So here's you in the spread. Okay, this is you. Remember I said, this may be you trying to get over this, or maybe you trying to seem like you're okay. This is definitely you trying to seem like you're okay, because the Chariot is a victory, it's a win, it's an accomplishment, it's on top of everything. But it's also, being Cancer's card, you know, you have this like soldier, centurion, whatever, individual with all of their armor on. So you can't get at the softness underneath. You can't get at the flesh underneath. And that is what Cancer does when Cancer's been wounded. Cancer retreats inside of the shell and it puts up a big wall. And it's like, nope, you're not going past here. I'm not going to let you get back in to hurt me. And so it looks like you were just trying to make it look like everything is fine. I've got my emotions under control. And you're not going to see that underneath of this, I still hurt. I still miss you. I still care. You don't want to admit that. You don't want to be like, yeah, this person, this wound is still, it's not all the way closed. It's still raw. Okay, let's look at this last line with reversed Strength. Feeling like maybe you just don't know if you can do this. Maybe you don't know if you can get through this. I don't know. But there's a feeling of, I'm not strong enough for this. Okay, anything else want to come out? Nope. Okay. So, we've got Four of Cups. Moon in Cancer. So, as you know, if you have a Cancer moon as well as a Cancer sun, having the moon in Cancer, the moon is in domicile in Cancer. That's where it likes to be. It's the ruler of Cancer. So it is emotional. It is, I mean, the moon is emotion. So we have this soft emotional sign in Cancer. It is very, very over the top emotional right now. And I think that that's why we have the reverse Strength. It's like, I don't know if I can keep pushing through. And it's just re-emphasizing that message with the Four of Cups. Let's look at the reverse Six of Cups. Lots of emotion in this reading, really. Wow. Okay. Reverse Six of Cups. Haunted by those memories. What is it that you're playing back in your head? What is the scene or the scenes or the memories that keep coming back? Because knowing what memories you replay is going to do a lot for you understanding yourself and understanding, you know, that awareness is going to help you heal, really. I mean, I know that seems kind of weird, but understanding it is going to do a lot. It's clarified by the Tower. So this was a shock to you. The way things happened was a shock to you. You never anticipated that it was going to go the way it went. Because the Six of Cups is the memories, right? Haunted by the memories. And then the Tower is a sudden change, a sudden shock, a catastrophe, a crisis that came just like that, like a flash of lightning. And it did feel that way. It just like hit you, and it hit you so hard. And it was just like, where did this come from? I never thought in a million years that this is where we would be after all that we went through, all this time. How did we end up here? And it did make you very confused. And I think you're still confused about it today with this reverse Ace of Swords. Okay, clarified by the Devil. So the Devil is a card, it's associated with Capricorn. While it can have to do with work, a lot of times what it really is about is a bondage, okay? So within the card, you know, they're these little figures and they're trapped down. Like, I'm not going to explain to you what this card looks like. If you've never seen the Thoth Devil card, go look it up. If you can't see it on the screen, I'm not going to say it. But anyway, there are these individuals that are trapped. And so this is what it's really about here. To me, in this situation especially, it is about bondage. It's about being trapped in this confusion, in this cycle in your head of trying to figure it out and not knowing. trying to get ahead and have awareness and needing more information. So it's not resolved for you this week, and it's very much coming back up to the forefront for you right now, especially in Scorpio season, because Scorpio season is all about things that were dead or things that were done, things from the past coming back up. It's about secrets being brought to light. So this is the time of year that things happen like this for people, especially other water signs, that they start looking back over situations to understand them better. Let's go ahead and pull your card for the universe, what you need to hear this week. So I will pull 3 cards. 1 card is yours, all may resonate, but 1 is yours. So please remember the one that you chose and get the message from it. So we have 1, 2, and 3. So 1, 2, 3. All right, so you know how to pause, so I'm going to jump right into it. Card number 1 is the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is a message. So you are getting some communication about this very soon. This is something that you're going to get some clarity about. You're going to learn something about it, and it's going to help, honestly. So hang in there, because when you get this information, that reverse Ace of Swords is going to be upright. It's going to be like, okay, I understand now. I needed to know that. Okay, card number 2, we have the Four of Swords. This is telling you that you need a little break. You need a rest because you're on the verge of an emotional, there's the emotional turmoil. It's very unhealthy. And so you need to do something that is relaxing to you with the Four of Swords. And for card 3, we have the Ten of Coins. So this is a card about finances, really. Finances, it's family as well, having it Venus in Virgo. Venus being the lesser benefic, but still a benefic planet. In Virgo, this is the practicalities, the everyday stuff. So in a pentacle suit, in a coin card suit, pentacles are coins, we have money that is good. We have getting ahead. We have what we've worked for is beginning to pay off or is paying off completely. So there is this abundant energy coming into your life this week with that Ten of Coins. So I'm fighting the YouTube monster, so make sure you hit the subscription and the little notification bell, because otherwise my little baby YouTube channel is not ever going to show up on your page again, and I would love to see you next week.